What are the Pelicans doing? This team's crazy, man. I don't know who their GM is. I don't know who's in their front office, but I don't understand some of the decisions that this team has made, and it's looking bad. If I'm a Pelicans fan, I'm disappointed, man. I'm lucky I'm a Nuggets fan because I don't know what this team is doing. Some of you guys are probably thinking, what's this guy talking about? What's this guy yapping about? And I'm talking about how the Pelicans have started the season 0-4, currently the worst team in the Western Conference. And yes, the Western Conference is the harder division, but they're still the worst team. They are currently ranked as the 28th best team for offensive rating. Well, 28th worst team for offensive rating. Getting 109.3 points per game. Their assist levels are extremely low. They're pretty much, as a team, getting the amount of assists Jokic gets in a game. And their turnovers are high. But this team is in shambles, and that's for one reason. And it is because of the whole Derek Queen first overall pick trade that they made in the draft this year. If you don't know, the New Orleans Pelicans traded an unprotected first round pick to the Atlanta Hawks for the 23rd overall pick, which ended up being Derek Queen, who isn't actually a bad prospect. Like, coming out of college, I believe he averaged 16 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, so pretty decent stats in college. But what were they thinking? What were the Pelicans thinking here? I don't get it. Like, I kind of get it. Like, Zion was thought and has come into this season healthy. The last time Zion played a lot of games, I believe the Pelicans were a 50-win team and they made the playoffs. So coming into the season, that was their thought, that Zion was going to be coming into the season healthy and was able to be playing games and they would probably win 50 games or something like that. However, when that happened, they had a very different team. They had guys like Dyson Daniels and other guys like, I think, Brandon Ingram on their team and stuff as well. The team is very different now, and this team just isn't good. Okay? Like, I don't even know who's on this team. Look at their roster: Zion, Jordan Poole, not good. DeAndre Murray, who I actually think is pretty good, but Trey Murphy's pretty good. Fears, who's been decent. Kevin Looney. You look at this team, it's not a playoff team, especially in the West. But just going back to this trade, they traded a unprotected first overall pick who they obviously thought that pick wasn't going to be a lottery pick. However, it is going to be. I don't know what their thinking was behind that. For Derek Queen, who's currently averaging 8.5 points, 5.5 rebounds, shooting 45% from the field. Not bad for a rookie. But he has had some very poor games, and the one game that I want to bring up is this game against Denver. He looked just uninterested to be on the court. And as a rookie in your 4th game, what are you thinking? Like, if it's your 4th game in the NBA and you want to go out and impress, you'd be playing hard basketball. However, he just wasn't. He looked very just lazy, very lackluster, and I don't think that's a thought about his style of play. I just think it's because he's on the Pelicans, man. And I think already 4 games into the season, the Pelicans have already given up on their season, which is absolutely disastrous for the front office because guess what? They didn't have their next round pick. They didn't have their 2026 first round pick because it's unprotected, and now the Hawks have it. And guess what? It's probably going to be a top 3 pick. What are these guys thinking? And respectfully to Derek Queen, it's not as if he was a Cooper Flag or a Victor Wembanyama type talent who they could have given like a top 3 pick for. Respectfully, he's not that good. He may be good later in the future. He may turn into a good piece, as the Pelicans thought with trading this pick. I believe they traded it because they thought that Derek Queen could be like an integral piece to their team for the future. But what are you guys thinking, man? Like, if I'm a Pelicans fan, I'm so annoyed because you're going to be bad this year. You're not going to win a lot of games this year. You're not making the playoffs. You're meant to be getting a lottery pick next year, but you guys don't have your pick. So that's essentially telling me for the next 2 seasons, you guys are going to be trash. But anyway, I just think that this trade that the Pelicans have done has just backfired completely. I feel sorry for you Pelicans fans out there. Don't worry, maybe in 10 years it'll be better. But If you guys have any thoughts on this trade, let me know. If you guys know why they did it, or if you guys think it's gonna turn out good for the Pelicans, comment down below. But anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know, comment, subscribe. If there's anything I can improve on, let me know. Anyway guys, take it easy and have a good one.